But you decided to make a very bold move. You're going to take atheist activism, one of the most widely known atheist nonprofits in the nation, and you're going to bring it to the most popular right-wing conservative event in the country, CPAC, the Conservative Political Action Conference. Talk to us a little bit about the mentality of President David Silverman back then. Why did you bring American Atheists to CPAC? What was the reasoning, the rationale, the end goal for the movement in this movement-centric vision that you had?
I think that's one of the best things I did as an activist. Certainly the reasonality was a good thing, but I think taking the stand and going to CPAC, taking atheism to conservatism, was one of the best things I decided to do. And I think it's going to have far-reaching implications because you take the baton. But I think that, that's one of the things I'm most proud of in my activism was, donning my bulletproof vest because I was afraid, and standing in the middle and just going in there and oh my God, this experience, man. I wanted to prove that there were atheists in conservatism, and I wanted to prove that that we were multiple, that we were many, not that there were few, but that there were many. Okay, the numbers supported me. I'm a very numbers guy. Okay, I'm a very numbers-oriented guy. If you read Fighting God, you know that I'm all about numbers, and the numbers supported me, but the news was not supporting me.
Right.
I was saying that there were lots of atheists in there, and there was no hint of them. And so I insisted that they were there, and I insisted that we needed to court them, that we needed to bring them out of the closet, just like we had done it on the left. That the atheists in the closet on the right were our biggest allies. They were our biggest weapon because, of course, they were already behind enemy lines. Okay. And back then, the conservatism was all about the religious right. It was all about
Culture War 1.0.
And these guys were behind enemy lines. They were established conservatives, and they were atheists. So they really had the ability to help us. So we needed to court them. I was absolutely sure of it. And what a great experience. We tried to get a table, and CPAC refused us because it was 2014, and they didn't even think that atheists should be there. So I put on my Kevlar, and I put on my coat, and I put on as many buttons as I could find, as many atheist buttons as I could find, and they said conservative atheist on them, right? And I stood in the middle of this hallway, and so you have to imagine a very oddly shaped convention center, the Gaylord Convention Center.
Gaylord, yeah.
You've got this huge room, but the huge exhibition hall is down a hall. Okay, so when the exhibition hall lets out, all the people come down the same hall. Okay, so Michelle Bachmann was speaking, and everybody was in there listening to her because she's freaking nuts.
That's a name I haven't heard in a while,
right? And so the thing lets out, and I'm standing there in the middle of that hallway with my flyers. I got two hands of flyers. I got buttons all up and down me, and my heart is going pop, 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 right? Because I'm not afraid to say that I'm afraid at this point, right? This was a nervous time, and I'll never forget this experience. People start walking by me, and I start saying things like, "Why are the atheists at CPAC? What are atheists doing at CPAC?" The amount of people who turned around and swarmed me to take the buttons off of my chest. Can I have that? Can I have that? Can I have that? Yes, you can have it as long as you wear it. You can have it as long as you wear it. And they took them all. And they took all my flyers, and they took all my buttons, and they wore the buttons. The buttons were walking around. A lot of them. And the next year we got our table. So, that's good, solid progress. And now you get a table with no problem, and you're an accepted part of this community. So now look at the activism here. Look at what's been done here.
And you started that. You saw the need to get rid of the myth that in order to be an atheist, you have to only be on the left.